I'm excited. I was excited to get here today once I talked to you last night about, a few of the different things that we were going to touch on today. So, I'm locked and loaded, ready to go. Let me take this little sip right there. This for all my homies in. I can't pour it out, y'all, because if I pour it on the desk, I will get fired. I told them I'll pour it out of shot.
Hey, drink it for him. Shit. Okay. How about that? I mean, but how about this, though, Wick? Because you had to call and check me yesterday, man.
Yeah. I like doing that too.
No, but I didn't see. Luckily, I'm the type of guy that can lead and follow and listen and comprehend. And I thought that BG was released from prison yesterday. Wick.
Now,
then to come to find out a damn whole BG clone that got released from prison.
You're not the only person, because I had my a friend of mine. My homie, then my lady, it was about 4 or 5 different people.
Yeah.
Had kept calling me and saying that BG was out of prison.
Yeah.
So I kept saying, no, I don't think he's out of prison yet. I think that he's about to get out of prison. So, but I hadn't seen the video yet.
Yeah.
So when they kept saying, I said, nah, y'all probably got him to say, nah, he out of prison, man. I'm trying to tell you. So it didn't hit me until I saw you post it. Because I don't believe in it until I said, well, if I check your page maybe 20 minutes after I heard everybody saying that. I didn't see nothing from you. An hour later, I get a pop-up notification. My
BG
phone,
free.
my phone, yeah. And I looked on, I see Beehive. I'm talking about it's going through the stratosphere. Beehive don't need 200,000 views in 5 minutes. It's going ham. I started looking at the comments and stuff. I'm saying, I don't know, folks. I don't think that BG. That no goddamn BG.
There ain't no motherfucking BG. I done rewind the video, looked at it a little closer. I'm like, wait a minute.
I saw BG a picture of him today. It
That wasn't BG.
No,
it's a BG clone out here.
It's a BG. When you really look at him, it don't even Beehive, I don't know. You might have had your glass on. I believe you was on that.
He got Gucci Mane too. Gucci saw it and thought BG was out. Gucci saw it, thought BG was out, and said, "You know what? Let me go ahead and get the man $1 million to sign with me." That's how I call Gucci.
I think that Gucci said when he gets out.
No, Gucci said welcome. Gucci had to delete his tweet too. All of us had to delete a bunch of shit yesterday. We was all deleted like a motherfucker because we done got damn bust out there like BG home and realized that we was out here looking crazy as hell. So Gucci then came out there and said, "Hey man, I got $1 million for you, nigga. I'm just gonna put you on your feet and make it do what it's supposed to." Then he realized what the hell was going on. Gucci said, "Man, I ain't got time for this bullshit." No, he didn't say that, but he damn sure deleted that tweet.
Well, my thing is,
but I'm pretty sure he got him when he come home with $1 million, though, because that's what Gucci Mane does.
I want to talk about that. That's interesting to me because I'm looking at it like I'm trying to figure out why the hell none of these niggas don't offer me a goddamn $1 million. Because look now. It ain't like, okay, BG is one of my favorite artists. You know how I feel about it. Go back to the All On You, Volume 1, Volume 2. Yeah. Clean Up Man. I'm a silent BG. Nigga know me from thugging. Yeah. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hard to all that stuff. But when he gets out, it's a young man's game now. Now the older rappers, we have to find different ways to generate revenue. We can't depend on a record no more. That's what I was telling a friend of mine back in the day. I was telling a friend of mine how back in the day was. There was a time, Beehive, that with Ghetto Mafia, right? Shout out to Sharon. I don't know if some of the
Sharon
people out there know who Sharon is. Sharon is one of the original females that started clubs down here that started rap. She's instrumental in rap and everything. She was like our first. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the east side. But there was a time that Sharon could call me on a Wednesday. Say, I need you and Nino up here Saturday. No radio.
Yeah.
She'll put it up on the board in front of her club off of Gresham in front of the old showcase.
Facts.
Ghetto Mafia gonna be here 2 days.
Come on.
It'd be standing room on. I couldn't even get into my own shows. That's how powerful the word of mouth and when you're hot.
Yeah.
Out there, and that's what the young boys are experiencing now. That's a young man's game when it comes to that.
That's right.
When you get older, you need promotions. You understand what I'm saying?
No, that's real.
You need a month and a half outside of that. Hey, Goody, get on my.
Hey, I told you I was gonna be there tomorrow now.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of our fans are older now. They got kids. They got jobs.
They got shit to do.
They tired.
Yeah.
You gotta come to the show with your bag, with your blood pressure medication in it. You gotta prick your finger before you go in to see your sugar level right.
Got an EpiPen in that motherfucker.
Right. So, but my point I'm making is that BG is about to get out. So Gucci will offer him that money, but I'm thinking to myself, okay, you offer him $1 million. How are we gonna get that $1 million back unless you put him in maybe a 360 deal? Because I don't know if you're gonna make $1 million plus back. Plus what Gucci wants to make off strictly just records. And if it's anything else other than just some songs, I don't see Baby letting that go down like that. I don't see Baby saying, okay, well, you know what? Yeah, he got jail. You don't get $1 million. Hey, you can have some of the show money. I'm gonna bring the Hot Boys back together, put them out on tour. You can have some of that money. Hey, you know what? You want some of his merchandise money too? Hey, you want some of the? You see what I'm saying? Yep. So I don't know if when I saw Gucci do that, I thought that was more for just what we used to call back in the day called flogging. But
hell no! I'm not about to let you do that.
I don't think that he really wanted to.
If
get
ain't
him
nobody flogging in the game, it's Gucci Mane. There's many folks he done made millionaires and put in the game. You better not say that he can't do that with BG.
Young folk, but who has he made a millionaire that's 50 years old almost, bruh?
Do you not think that by BG coming back out of jail? We talking about the BG.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Show me somebody. I'm not talking about a young, new 19-year-old that's already got 1 million followers on YouTube. And so it ain't nothing for Gucci to give money because he's already bought. All he doing is buying to what you done already created. Let's get that straight. Who has he made a millionaire? Who has he brought all the way back that's BG's age? If Master P can't come back, if 8 Ball and MJG ain't back, if Bun B and, these Snoop Dogg.
Bun B is the hottest OG in the game right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
From making burgers. From making burgers.
His album was jamming like hell too. Him and Corbo just went crazy.
Jamming, but I didn't hear nobody in the hood, but no young folks.
Okay, man, that's what you. Now I got to draw the line. I ain't part of Ghetto Mafia, but I'm about to draw the line.
EJ, did I not say young folks? I didn't say his old ass. I said young folks. Did you have the album, EJ?
EJ was listening. EJ rolled in listening to the motherfucker.
Did you have Snoop Dogg and the what they call Snoop and Too Short? What they call them? The Westmore. Did you get the Westmore album? Do you know the singles to Westmore? Do you be bumping it when you go to your partners, EJ? You 22, right? You
EJ about 40 years old
EJ
too.
22 years old. Quit hating on him. That's another thing. I'm his agent. From now.
EJ's agent.
Yes, his lawyer.
He can't need on your money, EJ.
But no,
that's all he trying to do.
My point that I'm making is this right here. EJ will tell you that you almost 40 now. You just turned 40.
Nigga, I turned 39. See, y'all niggas is always trying to age a player. Y'all always is trying to age a player.
Over 35, you have to round it up. Everybody knows that.
Oh, buddy, stop it. Okay, so you over here 70? Because anything past 50 is 70.
You know what I'm talking about right now?
Anything past 50 is 70, yeah. I'm here for it. You know what? Let me tell you something. You want to know why you can't get that M from Gucci Mane?
Wow.
Because of all of that bullshit you just said, Wicked. That's why Gucci Mane's not giving him an M to put out a record. That's why BG's getting the record, $1 million to put out a record. That's one deal.
I don't think that Gucci's trying to give him $1 million to put a record out. I think Gucci's trying to give him $1 million to buy into his whole cachet. Meaning that he don't think he's going to make no money off just the record.
Shows and everything, yeah.
Oh, this was good.
See, what the hell are you eating on, man? You over here done came here, man. Okay.
You got me candy, you got me liquor. I had to.
Man, you doing the most.
But look, I think that he offered him that money from because he can make it back on merchandising, maybe a movie, maybe a DVD that you've been locked up for almost 20 years. Those are the type of things that Gucci is seeing revenue in. I don't think it's strictly about a record. That's all the point. Only the point I'm making. I don't think that. If Snoop Dogg, Too Short, or E40 can't make a hit record, a top 10 record right now today, I don't know that BG is gonna make a top 10 record, but I do know that Gucci is a businessman and that he knows that that nigga can sell some shirts, he can sell some jeans, he can sell some shoes, he can do a DVD, he can do a movie. That's where that's all what I was saying. If you would have had let me finish, I think that
You ain't said shit. So I let you finish and you still ain't said shit.
So
Let
you
me break
think
it
it's about some records that Gucci want to give him $1 million to come out and start rapping.
As BG's biggest fan, I can't even believe you right now.
I am his biggest fan.
Yeah, you
I am.
BG's biggest
I
fan,
am.
but you're not acting like it right now. You don't believe BG can come out and sell no records. You know, you just sat up here and hated on BG the whole last 5-10 minutes talking about something. He can't sell a record because he's too old. Nigga, we talking about the Hot Boys.
Well, you say, you don't change the narrative already. You went from BG to the Hot Boys. Which is it? You
BG is the Hot Boys.
No. I get that. You can't go from Snoop. You saying that Snoop can't sell, but Snoop, Ice Cube, the NWA can. The whole rest of the
did.
group. No. You're not listening to the point I'm making. The point I'm making is he wasn't buying into the Hot Boys. He was buying into BG. If he wants,
BG is the Hot Boys.
If he wants Turk, the Hot Boys is Turk.
That's right.
Juvie, Lil Wayne, BG, and the Big Timers.
That's right.
That's the Hot Boys.
Cash money.
You think $1 million gonna get the Hot Boys?
No, it's gonna
the
get
$1 million
BG.
will offer
And see, this
for
my
B-
other thing.
So what's gonna happen when he wants a Hot Boy album? You gonna have to pay them too.
Well, no, my whole thing is this. BG can come out and get $1 million from Gucci, then go and get another $1 million from Birdman. He can have a few major record deals, man.
I think but see, that's what's gonna get technical at. You a businessman, you know how this go right now. Right now, if this man come out and Gucci gives him that money, I'm sure Birdman has some type of ties to this. Birdman is not gonna let this man be getting none of that show money, getting none of that merchandise money for stuff that he don't build, because Birdman gonna look at that stuff as equity I have put into this man. You not gonna come in with no $1 million.
Let me hit you with something else then. I'm about to hit you with your own wisdom, Wick. Can I hit you with your own wisdom?
Hit me with it.
Didn't we just say before we started recording that you just had a conversation with BMI and they told you that you about to be rolling in dough because you get all the rights back to all your old music 20 years later?
Right.
Guess who was also jamming 20 years ago?
But
The BG.
Yeah, but the BG, they have done stuff since then. Their label didn't fold. Cash Money is stronger than ever. So I'm sure they have entered in something new. I'm sure that this man has been down the road and Birdman has been taking care of bills then. With my situation, it was different. We come from a label that folded. I haven't talked to nobody from this particular label in over 20 years. They have constant communication, I think.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now,
Because Birdman knew he was coming out.
absolutely. So I think Birdman already got plans. I just think that Gucci was just throwing something out there, you know, the shotgun effect, kind of like prosecutors do. They throw a bunch of shit out there, see something that'll maybe a stick. I can throw this out there. Maybe BG will give me 10, 15 songs. I can have those songs. So then when Birdman do what he gonna do with them, I can release a little shit here and there. That's how I took the $1 million. I think that $1 million is an insult. This man just did almost 20 years. How many years did he do?
I think he had around like 14, 12,
Okay,
14,
you
somewhere
did
in
14.
there.
This man is a legend. This man is a legend. Like I told you, if it wasn't for BG, I don't think there'd be Cash Money. I think that he is the one that put Cash Money records on his back and carried them into Universal's office and got that deal. I think it was BG. Wayne wasn't ready yet. We don't went over this before.
Yeah.
Juvie had his thing too now. You know, Juvie was instrumental with it. But it was BG, Juvenile, and Wayne and Turk were still babies. You understand what I'm saying? We saw the potential.
But
in
I'm going
them.
to just be real. I ain't even going to lie. When you just said earlier that Gucci need to come with Joe M, I agree with that. I agree with it. I'm going to agree with it. I just had OJ the Juice Man in here saying, we were riding around the weekend every goddamn day. Okay.
Well, and you
I done heard Gucci Mane say the same damn thing. So if you want to revive a nigga career and give him $1 million, you need to come in this motherfucker with it, Gucci.
But you know, and you know what? And I'm glad you said that. Quit
the bullshit.
That's a good plug. But you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for people that are listening. I don't want $1 million to be sitting up here trying to rap and do the same exact thing that I did 20 years ago. I don't have the energy for it. I can do some songs, but I'm not going to get out here and go city to city promoting this shit. I'm not. That's all the stuff right here. What the equity is in Ghetto Mafia is the straight from the deck movie. It's the straight from the deck documentary. You understand what I'm saying? It's the merch that'll come from it when I'm doing these straight from the deck shirts, East Side Legends, that type of stuff. That's where the money is right there. And B-High, I'm under the mindset right now that, it'd be nice to get that right there, but I don't want to be in debt to no nigga. I like what, I can get with a nigga like you, get with EJ, our team, and we can do what any of these motherfuckers, look what we doing, look at what we sitting at right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which one of these other niggas sitting at right now, sitting like this? So you know what I'm saying? So we don't need none of them. So I appreciate you saying that and asking what mine's at.
Well, no, because I was planning on getting a piece of that M. He was gonna give you that M, and I'm like, nigga, I want my 20%.
I was gonna give you $40, $50 off of that.
No,
you know
better 50,000, more like 450,000.
If he give me $1 million, I you know what?
I want 950,000.
If he give me $1 million, if he
I
was
want
to give me $1 million,
990,000 now.
I would definitely buy you a pair of J's.
Oh. And they probably gonna be too small.
The Chinese ones.
Oh! The one.
So I'm gonna have to get you.
The one where the nigga pushing the shopping cart. The shopping cart J's. Damn.
With Joy, instead of Joy got both his legs up, Joy covers the ball like this. You're like
Dr. James. This nigga doing the goddamn rocking the cradle in that hole.
He doing the Heisman. You like, what the hell? Joy doing the Heisman now?
Patent leather and all.